Hey guys, Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement. It is Monday afternoon, just after lunch. Really excited for tonight. Live chat tonight, kind of on my one on one series, but this is more of a conversation with author Bob Lawson, Robert Lawson, author of three books, soon to be four. The latest one that's up for purchase right now would be Wheatfield Empire, The Listener's Guide to the Guess Who. Fantastic book. Um, Working on a fourth project, which we'll talk about tonight. But please join in. It's going to be a really good thing. I think it's the best thing I've ever done on my YouTube channel in, 4 years of doing this or whatever it's been. So please join tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, live chat, Robert Lawson. Okay, a couple of weeks ago on PBS, I saw a special on Laurel Canyon I'd never seen before. It was an older special, and it was pretty good. It almost turned into a love fest for Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young towards the end. A lot of Buffalo, Springfield, a lot of stuff, which kind of motivated me to start. I don't know. I love those bands, but how much listening to them do I do recently? Not much, and it kind of motivated me. So I just thought I'd show a couple of things that I have been listening to and that I have in my collection. One, this Buffalo Springfield comp, which is just awesome. It's 4 discs. It's got pretty much everything they ever did on here. Comes in like your jewel case with a box. I don't think these things are too expensive to purchase. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if they're out of print, but comes with a booklet. It's got lots of outtakes and bonus tracks, plus all the studio stuff that was released on the three albums. So love that. Buffalo Springfield. What a great band. Then we go to Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I don't have their first album on vinyl, but I have a wonderful 24 karat gold disc, which is on that audio fidelity. This sounds really good. What an album. I mean, they talk about this album a lot. Stephen Stills' masterpiece here. He worked really, did pretty much everything but the harmony vocals and the couple of songs that Graham Nash and David Crosby did, but fantastic stuff. Also a big fan of this later album. It's called Crosby, Stills, and Nash. It had some great songs on it. Shadow Captain was great. Cathedral's a great song from Graham Nash. Dark Star's great. And just a song Before I Go. See the Changes. Really excellent Crosby, Stills, and Nash album. They put out some stinkers, but this one was really good. I also have a comp. This comp here, which again, I think you buy this used like pretty much anywhere really cheap, and it is fantastic. 4 discs, and again, it's all outtakes, extended versions of songs. Fantastic. There's like an 8-minute version of Almost Cut My Hair on here, and goes through all the CSNY stuff, all the CSN stuff. I mean, really solid CD comp. What else have I got here? I wanted to show this one. This was a record store day thing. Alternatives of the great album Deja Vu. This is great. It's the album sequenced exactly the same as the original release, but all alternate takes of the songs, and excellent. This is a great pickup for a record store day. I don't know if it's still available or not, but if you can find it, see the cover is all white instead of that brownie kind of cover they had. But great album if you can find that. Interesting. Neil. Neil's the best. I saw him in 2014. It's the only time I've ever seen him live and got him to autograph. Everybody knows this is Nowhere CD cover for me, which is proudly displayed and framed on my wall. But how can you go wrong with Harvest and After the Gold Rush? 2 classic albums. Also, I have this box set. I wish I still had the first volume of this, but I don't. It got sold in the big vinyl sell-off a few years ago. But this is disc 5 to 8, which has two of my two favorite Neil Young albums, which are On the Beach and Tonight's the Night. Also has Zuma and Time Fades Away. Great box set. The albums sound fantastic. That's one thing about Neil, man. That the sound quality on the records is absolutely outstanding. Um, One other thing I wanted to mention, getting away from Neil and CSN. Um, I showed this the other day. I picked it up at a thrift store find, and a lot of people commented on it. And I picked it up going, I don't even know why I bought this. For a couple of bucks, I thought I'd try it. Jim Croce. It's a 2 CD twofer with his first three albums on here, plus 15 bonus tracks. Now, I have only listened to the first CD, which is You Don't Mess Around with Jim and Life and Times. 23 tracks in total. I didn't know how I would feel about Jim Croce after all these years. Sometimes the music just doesn't stand up, and I have not listened to a Jim Croce song for 100 frickin' years. I've probably heard Time in a Bottle or something on the radio or in a mall or something sometime, but me personally, I don't own any Jim Croce albums. I was a fan at the time, and I thought, man, I think this stuff might be a little dated, but I played the first disc of this and absolutely loved it. There is not a bad song on this. This man was a great songwriter, great singer. Um, I believe the gentleman who played with him, Marty, also perished in that tragic plane crash that took them both like when they were like 30 years old, and Jim was in the prime of his career. It'd be really interesting if he was still around today, what he would have come up with. Because, man, this guy was a great songwriter. As I'm listening to it, I started to think, man, this guy's like on level with like a Gordon Lightfoot. Very poetic, also can be fun, great music, and just, man, Jim Croce, if you're younger and you've never really listened to any of this, give this guy a try. It's pretty good stuff. And if you're my age and you've kind of let Jim kind of disappear into your music catalog, maybe give him a try again, because I am loving this. It's so good. I'm glad I picked it up. Really glad. Yeah, so that's it. I do want to say, please watch tonight. It's going to be really good. It's going to be fun. We're going to talk about all the books. We're going to talk about the Guess Who. We're going to talk about, if you want to ask questions about the Cheap Trick book or anything about Cheap Trick, if you're a fan, or Nazareth, or his upcoming project with little Steven Van Zandt from Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Man, it's going to be really good, and we're just going to chat music. Other than that, talk about how we met, and we got a few records to show. It's just going to be fun. So look forward to seeing you then, and thank you very much. Thumbs up, down, I don't care. Just give me a thumb. Jeez, that's all you got to do. Take care.